Hi friends, welcome to Venky's channel. In the previous video, we have learned about paragraph tag and heading tags. Today we are going to learn about font tag and how to make the text bold, italic or underline and how to make the text align center. So first let's open Sublime text. And let's open this file in browser. I have already removed what we have written yesterday, so the paragraphs are not there here, it's just empty. So let's minimize this and let's go back to Sublime text. Here first let's learn about font tag. So let me open the font tag, and now whatever text we want to change its font should be written between the opening font and the closing font. So I want to font Venky's channel. So Venky's channel should be of a different font. So Venky's channel should be in between opening font tag and closing font tag like this. And you might be wondering how to give different font style, size or color to this text. For that we use attributes of the font tag. Font tag has only 3 attributes. Let's learn about each of them, and all 3 are very important. Without these attributes, font tag is just useless. So these attributes are very important to learn. Before that, let's refresh the browser and let's remove text equal to green, because if there is text equal to green, all the text in the browser will be green color. But we want to keep custom color only for Venky's channel. So we have removed text equal to green. And let's learn the attributes for the font tag. The 3 attributes are font face, font size and font color. You might be thinking font size and font color are fine. So what is font face? Font face is nothing but font style. In HTML, font style is called font face. So first let's give the face. Face equal to, let me give it as monotype cursiva. Let's get to the size now. So size equal to, and there is a rule while giving the size, that is the size should be between 1 to 7. 1 is the smallest size and 7 is the largest size. If we want to give specific size in pixels, we have to use CSS. We are not going to use CSS, we are just going to give it directly. So we have to give a value between 1 to 7. Let me give it as 5 so that it's a medium size. And now let's give the last attribute, which is color. You don't need to mandatorily give all these attributes. You can give any one attribute, any 2 attributes or all the attributes if you like. If you don't give any attributes also, there won't be any error, but the font tag would be useless without any attributes. So let me set the color as white. And now let me save my changes and then refresh the browser. Now you can see that Venky's channel is in white color and it is a font monotype cursiva and it is size 5. Now let's change the color to dark blue and let's save our changes and refresh the browser. As soon as I refresh the browser, the color is getting changed. Now let's change it to simple blue. And let's change the size to 7. So let me remove 5 and give 7. Let me save my changes and refresh the browser. Now you can see that the text color is changed to blue and the font size is very large. Let's change the face to Comic Sans MS. Then you can see the change in the font style. So let me save my changes and then refresh the browser. Whatever font we give, it should be downloaded in our computer. If that font is not downloaded in our computer, it won't work. it will just take the default font if the font is not downloaded in our computer. You can see that the font style is changed. Now let's learn how to make the text bold, italic or underline. So let's remove all this first. And first let's learn how to make the text bold. It's very simple to make the text bold, italic or underline, and you'll learn how to do it very soon. So to make the text bold, we have to use the B tag, and whatever the text which has to be in bold should be between the B tag. So Venki's channel is between the B tag, and let me go to the browser and refresh it. You can see that Venki's channel is bold. For comparison, in the next line let's add a BR tag for a line change, and in the next line let's give simple Venki's channel without the B tag, so that we can understand the difference between bold and not bold. You can see that the second line is not bold and the first line is a bit bold. Now let's learn how to make the text italic. We use the B tag to make the text bold. So to make the text italic, we use I tag. We just use the starting letter of the tag. So let me change it to I tag and then refresh the browser. You can observe that Venki's channel is a bit slant or italic now. And now let's change I to U. Now you might be understood what U stands for. U is of course underline. So Venki's channel will be underlined now. So let's refresh the browser. You can see that Venki's channel is underlined as I'm highlighting here. Now let's learn how to make the text center. So first let's remove all this, and for making the text center, which means the text will be aligned to center of the browser, we can also give a P tag and give the align attribute equal to center. But to simply make the text center, we use the center tag, and between the center tag we write the text which is to be in the center. I want Venki's channel to be in center, so let's save our changes and then refresh the browser. You can see that Venki's channel is in the center now. Now let's learn how to make the text bold, italic and underline or more than one format at the same time. For that we use nesting of tags. Till now we made bold, italic or underline only one at once. Now we are going to make everything at once. So first let's open the B tag and let's get into the B tag by pressing enter, and now let's give the U tag and let's click on the tab key and get into the U tag by pressing enter key, and here let's give I tag. I have given all three tags because I want the text to be of bold, underline, italic, all three. You can give any two, any one or all three. And inside the italic tag, let's write Venki's channel. I have followed the order B-U-I. This is called as nesting of tags. Tags inside tags is called as nesting of tags. I have chosen B-U-I as my order. You can give any order as per your wish. It doesn't depend on the order. Sometimes nesting depends on the order and sometimes nesting does not depend on the order. In our case, nesting does not depend on the order here. So you can give in your own order. Now let me save my changes and then refresh the browser. You can see that Venki's channel is bold, italic and underlined now. Here we can even give H1 tag, font tag, P tag to the same text. So let's give Venki's channel in a separate tag, and now to this let's give H1. So let me remove Venki's channel and then give H1, and inside H1 let me give the font type, and then I want the font color to be of brown. Now no need to mention the size because H1 means it's a heading. So let's just mention the face. So face equal to, let me give it as Century Gothic, and let me save my changes, and inside the font tag let me write Venki's channel. Now you can see that I have given bold, underline, italic, H1 and font tag to same text. which means we can give more than one tag to the same text. If we want, we can even give this in a paragraph tag, but I'm not doing it right now. Now you can see that the color is brown, the font is Century Gothic, it's bold, it's slightly italic, and it's underlined too. Friends, hope you understood about the font tag and how to make the text bold, italic, underline, or make the text center too. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can ask me in the comments section. Bye friends.